Well, hello and thanks for clicking play. This is the Sunday service from Sutton Village Church. If you're new to these services, my name is Chris and I'm one of the leaders at church, and hopefully it won't be too long before Boris says we can all meet back up and sing together as one. We shall wait and see. But for now we continue online, and this week I saw something I don't think I've ever seen before. A group of about 15 primary school children all gathered around, stood quietly together, not causing any mischief, and there wasn't a teacher in sight. I was dropping Finn off at school and I noticed a couple of adults and 3 or 4 kids looking down into this grassy area just behind Sutton Oak Primary School. And within a few minutes, a couple more kids had sort of arrived, and they were stood sort of in a semicircle. Clearly, they'd spotted something of interest. Now, within 5 minutes, the group had grown to probably about 15 kids all together, all stood there in relative silence, all intrigued by whatever it was in front of them. You want to know what it is now, don't you? Well, Finn couldn't be bothered to go and find out, and I was quite happy just sat in my car. So I sent JJ, who comes to Friday Club, over to investigate, and he came back to tell me that what they'd found was a very tame but injured rabbit, and they were waiting for advice from a vet on what to do with the little bunny. I couldn't help but think as I was sort of watching on, was this what it was like when Jesus was starting out in his ministry, telling people about the kingdom of heaven? When he turned up to talk, did like 1 or 2 come out, and then they told their friends, and the friends told their friends, and before you know it, you've got hundreds of people wanting to hear what he had to say. If a tiny rabbit can attract people's attention in that way, imagine what it must have been like when the man they called the Messiah came into town. But here's the thing: would you have gone over to find out, or would you have stayed in your car like me and Finn? Thankfully, unlike the rabbit, which I assume is long gone, Jesus is still there. It may have taken you a while to get to know him, but he was there. You might not know him yet, but I pray that he will be waiting when you're ready to reach out to him. Just don't stay in the car too long, eh? In a moment, I'm going to set up our message for today from Craig Groeschel at Life Church in America. But first, let's sing.